Hey, we've got about 47 glasses here on the bar top tonight.
So it's going to be a good video.
So it's going to be great. This is kind of my idea, but boy, when we put it in play here, Trenton, that's a lot.
I'm really surprised that this was your idea, because usually you would like cringe at the sight of 12. Is this 12? 12 glasses out on here, but you seem pretty on board with it, so we're just going to roll with it and hope it goes well.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, guys. I had several bottles that I was wondering whether or not to put them in our grouping of our tastings for our best of the year.
Yeah.
For this year. And I thought, what a better way than to put this on a video for everybody out there. Some I know for sure. They're going, and I'm sure you have yours too.
Oh, absolutely.
100% for sure. That's going in the pile of our tastings for the best of the year. These, I just wasn't sure for different reasons. Not just taste or anything, just different reasons. So I don't know how you accumulated your 3, but I have 3. So we have 6 altogether. And today I guess we're going to decide whether they're in or out. How's that?
How do we... Oh, okay.
I guess between you and I, we'll figure is that in or out.
All right.
Oh,
hey, I'm nervous.
All right. Before we get started, though, live stream, guys, it's a little bit different this year because of Thanksgiving this month.
Yes.
My apologies. A little bit different
also
this
month.
Year. Yeah, did we do it last year? I don't remember.
I don't know when it fell on.
Well, the last Friday of the month is usually our set days for our monthly live streams here on YouTube. But the last Friday of the month is Thanksgiving weekend. A lot of people are going to be spending time with their families, might even be traveling, so on and so forth. We didn't want to take away time from that. So this month's live stream will be this Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time.
Don't miss it. Is Kent going to be here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
He did check with me. He is going to be
Walker
here.
will be here as well.
Walker's going to be here?
Walker.
Okay, great.
Oh, Walkie.
I don't know at this point in time what we're going to be tasting or anything else. I don't know.
Let us know in the comments what you want to see.
Yeah. My suggestion, and Trent and I just throw things back and forth, and all of a sudden we look at each other and go, oh, yeah, okay, that's a good one. But I thought maybe rye whiskeys this time around. Kent loves rye whiskeys. It is the fall. It is more of this time of the season for rye whiskey.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's hear all the
Let
comments.
us know what you want to see for the live stream this Friday, 8 p.m. Don't miss it.
All right, buddy. What do you want to start? You want me to start?
We could just go this way, I think.
Oh, I want to alternate.
Oh, you do? Okay, so we'll go like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3.
All right, I'm going to start here because that's how I remember
Okay.
them. My bottles are in this box hidden over here. I don't know where his is at, but hey.
No, I got a bag.
You wrote it down on a piece of paper?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure my order was right. I don't think I would mess it up just based on what... Okay, first off, are all of yours the same category of
Negative.
Okay.
No.
Are these all whiskeys, though?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
It wouldn't surprise me if you tossed a rum in there.
I can tell you right now, because it doesn't bother me, because you're going to get it immediately. The first one actually is a rye whiskey.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are bourbons. So I'm not throwing in like a single malt or a scotch.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
All right. That's the same with mine.
Wow. All right. There you go, my
Not
man.
planned.
We'll start with mine over here first.
I would die if we picked the same one.
It's a possibility because I know for a 100% absolute fact that Trenton has not tasted either of the bourbons. When it comes to rye whiskeys, he's on it. He's on it, and I lucked out with this one. So I'm not sure. I can't be 100% certain he hasn't had the rye whiskey.
Lucked out with this one. It smells very, very good. I'll say it's got a little bubblegum note in it.
It does have a little bit of
I'm really
bubblegum.
digging it.
Yes, it does.
I've had
maple.
I've had a bubblegum maple note from a rye before.
Little bubblegum, little maple. What do you think? It's delightful, really.
A little like a tinge of an earthy type of a thing, but mostly
More
it's
herbal,
like
a tinge of herbal.
Earthy herbal, something like that.
Right.
But it's really like up front. It's got this nice bubble gum. It's a little sweet, maybe like a maple, maybe like a honey or something. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's pretty good. So how did you come up with this lineup here? How many? Okay, so these are things that I think that you haven't tasted and things that you think I haven't tasted.
Correct.
So were there more than this 3 and you had to contend with a bunch of... Okay.
No, I've already had... like one of these I've been hiding from you.
Oh, really?
For a while.
Oh.
Just so I could throw it on you in a blind or something at some point in time.
Okay.
So...
Interesting.
I've kind of had a couple of these The rye just popped in my lap just a few days ago.
Well, I will say there is one of these that
What do you think of that?
One of the bourbons I haven't tried.
Okay, wow.
Because honestly, I was going through all of my things and I was like, I'm pretty sure that we've tasted these together, like most of them. There was one of them that I literally just got a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. And this is the first one.
Wow.
So we'll give that a shot.
No,
this is very good.
We're going to reveal right now.
We are?
Yeah, we're going to reveal right now.
Well, let me try this again.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to reveal every one. I got a plan. Sorry, I didn't tell Trenton the plan before we started.
I have a feeling I know what your plan's going to be.
No. I just want everybody. We're going to put the bottles right in front of the glasses that we taste, and so everybody can see them. That's all.
Okay.
No big deal. You like it?
Yeah.
All right. I got lucky on this one, Trenton. The dudes over at Pursuit United sent us this.
Oh, okay.
And it just came out, so thank you guys for that.
Thank you very much. Dude, this is good.
Kenny, I talked to a decent amount on via email. This is their brand new double oaked rye whiskey.
That's good stuff. You might want to put the glasses down. That way we can focus a little bit more on the bottle. Maybe. It might
That's
not
fine.
show up.
That's all right. Whatever you like to do.
Dude, that's good. That's a pretty good price.
It's 108 proof. I didn't really find a price. I didn't have time to actually ask Kenny, but...
Oh, you didn't say price. I'm sorry.
Yeah, their double oak, though, I did look at the double oak bourbon was right around $80, roughly. So I'm going to assume roughly it's going to be around that. 108
That's
proof. Their second barrel was actually a lightly toasted, heavily charred French oak barrel for the finish.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds delightful.
I
doesn't it?
love a good French oak
right.
somewhere in a bottle.
I thought it was great.
Really.
Thank you guys for sending it.
Thank
I've
you
only
guys.
had it a couple days, but I had to put it in this video.
I've never had any of that stuff.
We'll let it sit here. We'll let your mind stew on that, and we'll go back and we'll see which ones we want to put in and which ones we don't.
All right. Well, on to my pick, and this is also
this
a rye.
one here.
This is also a rye.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Then we'll just go one rye to the next here. Now I did forget to tell you, this one on the aromas at least seems like a rye.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, that's not as rye forward.
This is kind of a heavy corn mash bill rye.
Okay.
So I forgot to tell you that.
I'll say
This doesn't seem that way on the aromas.
if I didn't know better, I probably would have picked up that's a rye. It's kind of a minty bubblegum. It's weird. I might have picked up that's a rye, but I'm not saying 100%.
Yeah.
It's a little unique.
Yeah, and it's double oak too, so that
I
that
love
kind
double oak rye.
Yeah, I know. It is pretty special.
You know what they should do is a Booker's double oak rye. Come on, Jim Beam.
Wow, you've always got your requests out there.
I have a lot of good ideas. It might not seem like it because I'm a doofus, but I got a lot of good ideas.
Well, this is really good. I still get a hint of maple in there, but for the most part, it's quintessential, beautiful high rye type notes coming out of here. It's lovely.
That's
Wow. Holy bejeebers. That is good. Wow.
That's pretty
It's a little bit higher proof than what I had over here. But wow.
Yeah, I think this one runs about 122. So it's up there.
That one is like, it's like, I am rye whiskey, like it or lump it. It's one of those.
This made me lightheaded. It was that good. I don't know if it got my blood pressure spiked or what.
That's a beautiful rye whiskey, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
You ready for this? Mm-hmm. The mash bill is 95.5.
Yeah.
90% rye, 5% corn, 5% malted barley. So it's not 95.5.
So it's 95.5.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I thought you were just slow on the 95.
Yeah.
So it's 95.5.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's three different things. So 90%
Yeah,
corn,
I love
5% rye, or 90% rye, 5% corn. 5%
I love the
malted.
inclusion of that barley in there, man.
I do too. It really adds like a soft kind of a soft.
Yeah, no
element
other
to it.
element to that rye whiskey, man. I like it a lot.
Why did I buckle my
good.
backpack up?
Yeah, you know what? I don't.
Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is Redwood Empire Haystack Needle Straight Rye Whiskey.
Get out of here. You
This
got
is-
that already?
This is an 8-year rye. This is their own distillate, distilled grain to glass in Sonoma County, California.
Yeah, well, I got friends too, and I got one on the way.
This thing,
I hope anyways.
This-
We had a conversation, let's put it that way.
this is a single barrel. So I don't think that every one of them is going to taste like this. It's
That's
a
beautiful.
Single, so it's not. This is barrel 1208, 122.6 proof, 8-year, char, level 3. Delicious.
That's lovely.
Fantastic.
Honestly, that's a beautiful rye whiskey. All right, dude.
I need to get up to speed on more of the Pursuit stuff. We don't have it in Indiana, so
No, we don't. They do have it in Illinois.
Oh, do they?
We could talk to our buddies Jay and whoever that's out there. Mary, my friend Mary, has helped me with the Pursuit 2 in Illinois, but we don't have it here in Indiana. Last year, early year, whatever it was, whenever their Double Oak Bourbon came out, I didn't get a bottle. I don't think you did either, right?
I did not.
Because we just don't have it here.
That ranked pretty high for a lot of folks.
I've had samples now.
Oh, have you?
Oh yeah, and it's wonderful. People, good folks have sent me a sample or two, and it's beautiful stuff.
I'll have to find one.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I got a bourbon here.
Next up.
Yep, I got a bourbon, that's all I can tell you.
Smells like a strawberry cream saver.
Now, this one I promise you've never had. For sure.
What on earth is happening in this?
That is like the
strawberry
best
cream, bro.
note. I mean, that's just spot on.
There's not.
I mean, even when you open your mouth a little bit, it comes in. It almost seems like you're actually eating the candy.
No, it's serious, dude. Is this finished?
Honestly, negative.
What?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not finished.
Oh my god,
it's lovely, isn't it?
I'm eating it through my nose. That's weird.
And he's not lying. I just said that too. It's almost like you can sense you're eating the candy.
What on earth is that?
It's just a wild ride, isn't it? Beautiful fruits in there, man. I mean, there's some beautiful fruits going on in there. Definitely get a little bit of the great, a little bit more of a darker brown sugar note for the sweetness. The beautiful fruit notes. It's making my mouth water.
I'll say though, the palate is really not. I'm missing the creaminess on the palate.
Okay.
But it's really nice. I do get a lot of that fruit. The mouthfeel is still very nice.
Excuse me, guys.
Come on.
Sorry, man.
The mouthfeel is very nice. It's just not like as creamy as the nose smelled.
Okay.
It's kind of a weird
I
way to
understand
say
that. And what you're saying is that there on the nose, there is a magnificent cream part of that strawberry nose.
Yeah.
And I understand that. That is not translating as much on the palate. I understand that. It is a little bit, but not nearly as much.
If you told me this was finished in like a fresh strawberry barrel and cream was added to it, I honestly would have no doubt in my mind that you were telling me the truth.
I know. All right, brother. This is Limestone Farms. This is their private stock.
I've
brand
never
new,
had that stuff.
brand new distillery in Kentucky. Our friend Tom hooked us up with a few bottles.
F?
M.
Oh, yep.
Tom
I know
M.
Yep.
Hooked us up with a few of these bottles from Limestone. He's affiliated with Limestone. Brand new distillery. Hopefully we'll be able to stop through there at some point in time of our travels. This is 113.2 proof. I wrote a few notes because I didn't think I'd remember everything. It is a blend of 8-year whiskey, Trent. It's 8 years. So there might be some older stuff in there too. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, you ready for this? Here's the mash bill. I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget, and there's no way I'd remember this. 70% corn, 10% honeyed wheat, 10% honeyed barley, 10% distiller's malt. That's what's in the blend here. It's an 8-year blend.
With all the honeyed, I'm surprised there's any strawberry in there at all.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking too literally about it.
Yeah, maybe. Now here's the catch. It is SRP at about $190.
Oh, okay. So not cheap.
cheap.
Yeah, not a cheap bottle.
If I'm not mistaken, and Tom, I know you watch this video, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe right now they are sourcing, because it's a brand new distillery, and I believe this juice in particular for the private stock is sourced from Heaven Hill.
Dude, Heaven Hill, that's insane coming from Heaven Hill, if that's actually their distillate. I've never had anything like that from Heaven Hill, not even in the slightest. That's wild. Is that a single barrel?
I don't believe so. It's a blend, Trent.
Oh, a blend.
It's a blend.
Wow. That's crazy.
I loved it, though. I thought it was great. All right.
Wow, that's very good.
Let's move on to you, bud.
All right. I got a bourbon.
It's a bourbon.
Forget about it. I mean, come on.
What is that? It's a butterscotch. Holy baloney. That's nice. Creamy butterscotch. That's butterscotch candy. That's Werther's butterscotch candy.
It is, and then like a little caramely type of a thing.
A little caramel for sure. Yeah, he's right. It's a combination of equal of both caramel and butterscotch.
It smells.
This smells like dessert.
It really does.
It really does.
What's happening with these that we're? You got a nose bomb and I got a nose bomb. What's happening?
I don't know, man.
You put it rye, I put it rye.
This is lovely.
Yeah.
What is that?
Deliciousness. That's magnificent. Are you at a loss for words?
Everything translates to the palate. You know, and I get a hit of baking spice with it too. That caramel, that butterscotch, right from the aromas to the palate, man.
I get like a nice brown sugary type thing. It's kind of a little bit more on the burnt-ish side. It's a little bit of a bitter brown sugar, but I like a dark brown sugar.
And that's what I'm referring to as a baking spice?
Yeah. You get like a dark
I understand.
brown sugar. Yeah.
Dude, lovely, dude. I gotta see what that is.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Cedar Ridge.
Get out of here. I love Cedar Ridge.
Amontillado sherry finish.
Amontillado.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Amontillado sherry finish.
115 proof.
All I can say is, where's my bottle, bro?
Have you ever had this?
No.
Dude, it's delicious.
No.
I don't know.
That's amazing.
I don't know where I got this. Oh, no. Rodney.
I was just going to say that. I just spent some time with Rodney and his lovely wife at Whiskey Acres, and he was telling me about this bottle.
Dude,
he was telling me about this bottle.
And I think this is like $60. 115 proof. I don't know of the availability of this, but this is one of the most well-balanced finishes. I don't know much about Amontillado. Is that how you say that?
Yes.
I don't know much about it, how this differs from like a PX or a whatever other sherries there are. But this is a very well-balanced, finished bourbon.
For $60, whoever got that, steal of the year.
Yeah.
That's flipping ridiculous.
That's very, very nice.
Wow.
Last but not least, eh?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Here we go.
All right. Bourbon?
Bourbon.
It smells like Glenn's Creek.
I know.
Or like...
I swear if there's a Bible up here, I'd put my hand on it. That's the first thing that I thought was OCD 5 Premium when I put it to my nose.
If Glenn's...
Maybe just a tad under, but close.
Dude, this smells like a cosmic brownie. If Westward and Cedar Ridge...
You're going to die when you see what this is.
If Westward and Glenn's Creek had a baby with a brownie as well, this is exactly what that would be.
Yes. That's amazing you said that, because that's correct.
It's a funky cosmic brownie, man.
Yeah.
With like such a mocha bomb.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude. That's freaking insane. Each one of these that you've had, I think all of these have had such a profound nose on them.
I know. That is true. That is true.
Wow. Why does it go to like a sweet cobweb taste? It's a lower proof.
No, it's not.
What? Are you serious?
I don't know if I picked up with the microphone, but I neck cracked pretty good when
I heard that. Dude, it smelled...
I was sanding drywall today, so I need some good cracks.
All right, I gotta take another sip before I say this out loud.
That is a wild palate. That's all I can say. It is robust. It is full of flavor. All kinds of flavor. It's butterscotch, baking spice,
then it goes into like this bready, like stink bug note, but in like a really, really good way. And I don't know how else to describe it.
And you'll know as soon as I pull it out why you're saying that.
Hard to
and I will tell you, okay, because it's a super enriched crafty note.
That's a really good way of putting it. Mm-hmm. And I say this, I don't know what this is. I say this, the stink bug note that I'm saying is good.
Yeah.
Which is weird because if you live in the Midwest.
And that's what it is. If you would have saw, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm excited. If you would see the bottle as we're tasting, you would know my opinion. You would say it that way. Not, because it is. There's craft distillery out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Trenton, McLaughlin.
I've never heard of this.
Thank you all for sending me this bottle. They sent me a couple of their bottles. McLaughlin, and I apologize if I just want to make sure it's correct. They're out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. In Trenton, that is their baby barrel bourbon. You ready for this?
Yep.
All the bourbon in their baby barrel bourbon is aged in 2.5 gallon barrels.
What?
Usually,
they make barrels that small?
Yes. I don't know a mash bill or anything else.
Okay.
All right. This is their cask strength. I gotta look at my notes. I'm not real familiar with this. This is single cask. It's unblended. This is their cask strength. Trent, you ready? This is 123.8 proof.
Dude, that drinks like 100.
I'm just saying. Correct. I know. It drinks not like that. It just says distilled from corn mash down here. I don't know anything else other than a few things I found on their website. It is an extremely unique. So that enriched crafty note that I'm telling you about, you can see why Pittsburgh. It's a small craft distillery, but it's done in a magnificent way. Now, $200 for the bottle, so you know. That's according to their website.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's a very steep price point, but it's very good and very unique. Mm-hmm. I might have to find one. All right, you ready for this last one?
Yep. Let's do it.
This is the one that I haven't tried. I honestly could only come up with 2 that I've tried that I know you haven't.
Okay.
So.
Well, I haven't. I haven't tried either one of those.
And I know that we haven't tried this one yet, so I had to kind of go out on a limb and find one.
All right. This is a bourbon?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. Weird. This is lighter. It's not rich. It's not like a couple of these like we just tasted, or in smell.
Yeah.
These two here. It's almost like apple cider to me.
This smells delicious. I cannot get over that.
It's almost like apple cider to me. A little bit.
Ow, it burns my nose. That hurt my brain. I smelled that so hard.
Yeah, there is some ethanol coming off it.
Interesting.
Maybe a tiny hint of brown sugar. A little
I do
bit.
get that apple cider.
Yeah,
like
I don't really get any oak.
I get like maybe a little bit of like a grape.
Yeah. Okay.
A faint grape note, but that's really about it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very.
Kind of harsh.
Very interesting. Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Thought I heard the stairs.
You want to try this?
I just brushed my teeth.
We got.
Oh, sure you did.
we got some special stuff up here in the bar top tonight.
Okay.
You missed it.
Sorry.
You have to watch the video.
I do watch the video.
I know you do. And you read a lot of the comments. She fills me in on a lot of the comments.
I do.
So, Trenton, I don't know on this one. I have to admit. And I don't know if it's because some of the bottles that we've tasted up to this point have been just freaking ridiculously good. I think this is a good bourbon. Does it blow my socks off at this point?
No.
No, not yet.
Yeah, like so many of the this right here. I'll just pull it up. You'll know exactly what that's all about. This is a new Booker's. Okay. Master Distiller's batch, 130.3 proof, 7 year, 8 month, 7 day.
Peanutty. I was going to say that before he pulled it out. I will say this. I don't dislike it.
I don't either.
And that's, you all know me if you've been watching the channel. There's been several Bookers that I'm like, oh, I don't like it so much. I don't dislike it. I think it's pretty decent. Does it stack up to what we have up here? The other? No. But
I'll say
decent.
With the fact that you have one of the more larger heritage distilleries up here, and then you have these other 5, whether it be source stuff, whether it be like this one that's like grain to glass. This, I believe, Cedar Ridge is doing all their own stuff.
Yeah, I think they are.
This is what gets me really excited about smaller distilleries.
I believe this is their own stuff.
Really?
Yes.
Dude. Because you get like each one of these, and even the Bookers, right? It has its own like distinct flavor profile.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, from all 6 of these, this is my last place. I don't think that this is going to make it in. I don't think a Booker's has made it in since the Donahoe batch or the Bardstown batch for Booker's.
Bardstown.
That was an exceptional Booker's.
It was.
This one,
strawberry forward.
This one, I think, probably falls in the category of best of the year for the Bookers. Not necessarily. I haven't had the 2024-04.
Okay.
But again, like $100. This is a 60-ish. I think I paid 120, 130 for this, and whatever you paid for those.
Yeah, these are a little pricey. These 2 up here are 190, 200. I'm guessing, guys, if you're watching the video, Kenny or anybody Pursuit United, let me know if the accurate price, and I'm going to guess it's somewhere in that $80, $90 range.
What I'll say though is that because we've been doing this for about 5 years now, I'm so much more interested in stuff like this that is just like has its own unique thing. This is weird. This is good but different. Like a rye mash bill like 95.5 is kind of unique. This is incredible. This has like the most profound cream savor note I've ever smelled in my life. This smells more like a cream savor than the cream savor smells like itself.
I swear he's not lying. No.
So, like, yes, they are pricier bottles.
Yeah.
However, I would much rather pay $150 to $200 for those and have that kind of experience and that kind of a reaction and go to folks that are like in the thick of bourbon and say, hey, try this. This is a bourbon. They're like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, and I know, and I realize this, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but there's, not many of us, including us, want to flip out $200 every bottle that you buy. That's just silly. But if you pick out 1 in a year or 2 in a year or whatever your budget allows, some of these here, it could be fantastic choices.
These would be, like, as we come up on the holiday season, fantastic gifts for somebody who's like really into bourbon. You're not necessarily sure. I don't know how to get these. I'll say that you might have to do a little bit of research online and find them. Cedar Ridge and Redwood Empire, and I think Pursuit United is a little bit more distributed than these 2 right here.
Look online for this one.
I need to find one of those.
At their website, if you're interested. Tom, I apologize if you're listening. If you want to chime in on the comments, Limestone Farms. I'm not sure what they can do on their website.
Okay.
For that.
But, I mean...
Just starting out.
I'll say, right now, this and this, I feel it in.
100%. And I'm in on these. This is the only one I'm not.
I would be in on all 3. Yeah, I would not be in on them.
I'm in on everything here but the Bookers, and but I will say I echo Trenton's comments. That's a pretty decent Booker's and probably the best one for this year so far that I've tasted.
I think, are these going to go into like our not bracket, but like the table for best of the year?
Just the table.
We are going to be live streaming this year, our selection process. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
So
did you know that, honey? Huh.
And I don't
where
know.
are we doing that? Because it's tore up down here, bro.
Well, we'll have to figure something out.
You live stream it down here, and you're gonna have to deal with your mom.
We'll figure it out.
I'll live stream at your house.
What?
I'll live stream at my house. I don't care.
Okay.
We just got that pool table out, so we got that big open space down there. Yeah, and I took the shelving out in that other room with the flooded cinder block wall, so we can film in there too. Everybody
this is
going to
be awesome. I would love to live stream that.
This is going to be for our patrons only, so if you want to check it out on Patreon, you can do that. The link will be in the description. But
freaking ridiculous!
All of this stuff will have a chance to be best of the year. That'll end up in the video at the end of the year.
Love it.
And also for our live stream at the end of December when we determine the best of the year, like all together. So we'll see. This is going to be very interesting with these in there.
Yeah. you know it.
You kind of might have just flipped it on its head, honestly, with these.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a good time. I've been looking forward to this for a little while now. And thank you for watching today. And I know I've been a little excited. I'm a little giddy up here, but
I love these videos.
I do too.
I
do too. And if I'm really excited about a product, and I'm absolutely sure Trenton hasn't tasted it, I love to get his reaction. You know, I love it.
Also, I think right now there's about 2,200 distilleries in the U.S., which is up substantially since like 2015.
Wow.
We can't try them all, but we would love to see if there are some that we can pick and choose that are really good and showcase some of the good products that folks are doing. So if there is a local distillery to you or one that you visited on your travels or what have you, that you think their stuff is really good, let us know in the comments. We'll try and find one, and then we'll see if it cuts the mustard. It might end up on a video up here sometime.
Yeah, we'll do our best. All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. Please don't forget, we did a little change in our YouTube live stream this week. This Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Not the last Friday of the month, but this Friday. So we hope to see you there. As always, it's going to be a hoot. That's for sure.
It sure will.
There you go. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.